Welcome to the Structure Studios online video series. This video will explain Stage 10, Pergolas. In this stage, you'll create pergolas, pavilions, and arbors in your design. Make sure to watch the Custom Shapes video for information about creating custom shapes. For this video, we'll set our grid to 1 foot and head to the Snaps menu to turn on Point, Line, and Grid. We'll also set the angle to World Angle and turn on autocomplete. This video will pick up right where we left off in the Custom Shapes video. We'll create a pergola over the outdoor kitchen. Activate the Line tool. Click on the left corner of the house. Draw to the right 14 feet and click, then up 18 feet and click, then left 14 feet and click. When we complete our 14-foot line, we'll see the autocomplete line. Press Enter to complete the pergola. In the panel, we want to click the Pergola button to make this a pergola instead of a custom shape. As soon as we press Pergola, we'll see the rafters and slats appear in the 2D grid. In the Hide Unhide menu, we can choose to display All to see all components, Framing to just see the framing, or Solid to only show the outside line. Next, we'll set the height of the pergola to 9 feet 6 inches. This is measured from the ground to the top of the slats. Turn on Height label to see the height on the 2D grid. Any shapes drawn in this stage can be switched between a custom shape and a pergola at any time. Let's take a look at our pergola in 3D by clicking the 2D 3D button at the top of the screen. The pergola we drew was created with the default settings. We can change the rafters, supports, and columns in the panel. Below the height, the pitch control allows you to create a slanted pergola. As we adjust the value, the pitch angle updates. The flip button allows us to change the direction of the pitch. Let's keep our pergola level. Now we'll review the interactive pergola. First, we have rafters. By default, the rafter supports will generate on the longest side of the shape. We want our pergola to connect to the house, so we'll turn on Rotate Framing. Once the framing rotates, we'll see the house ledger appear, anchoring the pergola to the house. Next, we can turn the rafters off or on and add an extra rafter as needed. Double-click on a rafter to move or delete it. If we ever want to undo our changes, press the Reset button. Once the rafters are in place, we can modify the spacing, thickness, height, and how far they cut into the rafter support. We'll set our spacing to 1 foot 6 inches and a board height to 7 inches. Click the Profile button to open the library to the board profile options. Double-click Slant 02 to apply this style. We'll close the library for now and click the Rafter Support on the interactive pergola. Because our rafters are attached to the house ledger, we can delete the extra rafter support. Double-click the support closest to the house and press Delete. We want the remaining support at the edge of our outdoor kitchen. Double-click the support and use the green arrow to move it. In the panel, we can adjust the spacing, thickness, height, and set our profile. Click the Profile button to set our board style to Slant 02 to match our rafters. The last option for rafters is Double Support. When active, a board is added to both sides of the column. Now we'll double-click the column to review the column options. Columns can also be moved individually like rafters. Use the green arrow to move the column to a new position along the rafter support. Use the red arrow to move the column and rafter support together. In the panel, we can turn the columns off or on, choose between round and square, and adjust the thickness. We'll set our column thickness to 6 inches. When we adjust the spacing, columns will be added or removed automatically. If we set our spacing to 5 feet, a third column is added. When we set it back to 10 feet, the third column is removed. It's also easy to modify the top. Click on the slats on the interactive pergola. We can choose between slats, solid, or none. Slats provide extra shade. Solid adds a roof, and none creates an open top. We'll select slats for this project. We can adjust the spacing, thickness, height, and inset. We can also select individual slats to move or delete them. Double-click the slat on the end and press Delete. Click the X next to Profile to add a flat end on our slats. At any time, you can set your pergola back to the default settings by clicking the Reset button under Object Modification. Later in the materials stage, we can apply just the right finish. This completes instruction on pergolas. Thanks for watching. For more information, please visit structurestudios.com/help.